AMD Ryzen 9 9950X Zen 5 CPU up to 12% faster than 1490KS with unlimited TDP, consumes 309 watts power. AMD's Ryzen 9 9950X, the flagship Zen 5 desktop CPU, has been tested at unlimited PPT mode, blazing past the 1490KS by 12%. The latest benchmarks of the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X 16 cores and 5 desktop CPU have been published by an AMD forum member, Igor_Kavinsky, who previously showcased the full performance scaling potential of the flagship in Blender and Cinebench benchmarks at various TDPs. Now, the poster has revealed the performance of the chip at its maximum power potential or an unlimited PPT. Starting with the specifications, the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X 100,000,000,1277 CPU is the flagship offering with 2 Zen 5 CCDs and a single IOD. The CPU offers 16 cores, 32 threads, a base clock of 4.3 GHz, and a max boost clock of up to 5.7 GHz. It comes with 80 MB of cache, 64 MB L3 plus 16 MB L2, and has a TDP of 170 watts. Now in terms of clock speed, while the boost clock is identical to the Ryzen 9 7950X, the base clock is slightly dialed down by -200 MHz, but we can expect a lot of efficiency coming out of this flagship product, especially in terms of multi-threaded performance. Once again, Igor's results come from a source running an engineering sample version of the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X CPU, which is rated at lower clock speeds but was manually tweaked, PBO+Co, and tested at various target PPTs. For testing, stock 4800 mount SDDR5 memory was used along with a custom water cooling, which seems to be quite hefty considering it can keep the chip at 80C even under 310 watts PPT, unlimited. We know that Ryzen CPUs run cooler, but it must still be a beast of a water cooling setup to keep the chip this cool. With the unlimited PPT, the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X CPU scored 48,011 points while consuming 309 watts power. That puts the Ryzen 9 9950X 12.5% ahead of the Intel Core i9-14900KS and 24% ahead of a stock Ryzen 9 7950X, 230 watts PPT. Since the power is above 300 watts, you'll require a beefy cooling setup to keep this chip tame at this configuration. The user also showcased comparative results in scaling across various TDPs for various CPUs. Image source, Igor_Kavinsky, and AMD forums. We have said it before and we will say it again, the multi-threaded performance of the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X CPU with its 16 Zen 5 cores is looking great, and with the added efficiency and lower temps, it will turn out to be a leadership product for the high-performance desktop segment. The official launch takes place on the 31st of July, so stay tuned for the performance reviews.